Welcome. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about Affinity Photo, which is like Affinity Design, but more on the photo side. Okay, so first of all, there's the logo, so let's launch the software. And when you start, you're going to start off by saying New, and this time, instead of saying for web, we're going to say it's a photo. So in this case, we're going to make sure it's set to pixels, and we're going to set the pixels at 2000 by 2000, which gives us lots of room to work on this project. Okay, now the next step is you'll find on the common Mac drive some pictures in a folder called CCI Photos or CCI Camp, and you'll find lots of photos. So I've already done that. I've downloaded them to my desktop. So here I'm going to come into File and say Place. And so here and here the pictures are right here. And I'm going to place all 7 of them to start with. There's a great looking picture, really, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so there's our 7. Now we're going to just turn all of them off but one to start with. And over here in the layers menu, you'll see all the layers. And we'll turn them all. Oh, we don't turn that one off. We got to use that one. Okay, so there's our images, and we're going to just take that image and we're going to center it so we can use it. Okay, the next step is we're going to create a hexagon. So we come down here to the shape tool, use the polygon tool, open it up, and up here where it says polygon, we'll click on it. Now remember, every tool plus modifier. So there's our tool. Up here is the modifier, and we're going to set it to 6 sides. And then we're going to drag it out so it's right on top of the picture. Now once we get that, we're going to take that and make 7 copies of it so it's all the same size. So let's do our fancy tool, Command J, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you'll notice that it's made new lines right over here. So each one's a new layer. So here is how we create a mask in this program, and it is probably the easiest program I've ever seen to make a mask. So let's click on our image so it's slightly bigger than our mask, line it up where we want it, and then there's our mask, here's our image, and we simply drag it so it goes under and it becomes a child of our problem. Oh, but I got a problem, I can't see it, and that's because I have all of the other polygons turned on. I had a little panic there for a second that I did something wrong, but I forgot that I didn't turn them all off. So there we go. There is our mask of Mr. Lagarde. We'll line it up the way we want. And then if we come here and minimize it and just click on the polygon, now we can actually move it to where we want. So you're going to do that, turn each one on, and you're going to create the 7 different shapes, and then you're going to line them up. But the next step is we want to be able to give them some effects. And our effects look like this. And so we're going to give it an outer shadow. And we do that by changing the radius. Let's make it a little darker. And we're going to give it an offset. So it looks like it has a shadow on one side. So that's our outer shadow. And then we're going to give it an inner glow. And our inner glow, we're going to just change the radius again, and that just gives it a bit of a more three-dimensional look. You're going to do that for all 7 of your shapes. Now, I'm not going to force you to sit through all this, but I want to show you one more great trick. So if I were to have a picture of some fur, and we're going to use our favorite trick, Command-Shift-4, grab a sample of our wolf fur, and then in our program, we're going to place that wolf's fur in here, place. And now we're going to take our text tool. So we're going to type in CCI wolves. CCI wolves. Then we're going to make this bigger, obviously. And let's go in here and select all of it and change the font. Just change it to a font that's a little thicker. Okay, I love that. And now I'll click off, move it where we want it into the fur. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing as we did before. So we're going to find our fur. Let's pull it up here in the layers, and then we're going to drop it right on top of the text. And again, it's going to mask the text. That's an awesome effect. I love it. Okay, so I think we've got everything we need. Go out, have some fun. This is great stuff. Good luck.